Hi guys, I don't want to make this too long. This is just to get you, hopefully, to pay attention to the thumbnail. So while I was uploading that's my longest video, 50 minutes, wow. I went and checked my emails, and Rosemary, who was at the corner of Casimir and Rainbow, Nosy Clickers, has a special place where she lives. She follows my channel, but she's sent me an email, and she's looking at 17, and she found this link. She linked it to me about pre-programming 117. So I've linked it to this video, this previous one, and I didn't have a title, I didn't know what to call it, but now I do. So I'm the Highlander. So I just want to testify that, and that's what I've done on the thumbnails, that when she linked it straight away, as soon as I played it, I heard the music. So these are just my messages, and I do it to document the order in which the Lord speaks, to show you that he says it to me before it's happened. So he is a God of the past, the present, the future. So he tells me in the future, it's the melody. And then, sorry, he tells me in the present it's a melody. I go to Messenger, I write, it's the melody. Because God's told me it's a melody. And then I watch the video, and halfway through, he says, God decrypted the melody. And that's the thumbnail, okay? And it's Gematria, which I don't do, but I do strongs. So anyway, I've got my tent. You know, like if we're in the wilderness, right? We're mobile. We're carrying the ark. The ark is in that temporary tent, right? That's where it resides. They carry it with them, but it resides there. So it's not home, is it? It's not our promised land. But we know that Obama's released the book. But did you see it, or do you think it's like, oh yeah, just said that for fun? No, you didn't say it for fun. And I've only just gone and revisited that yesterday, the promised land. So here we are. I'm telling you to just, drop your tent, like drop your pants. I can see your ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling. Won't you play with my ding-a-ling? 72. I can see it. You're exposed. Your shame is exposed. And they mock us. Is God still in the coat? God was never in a coat. Not our Lord. It's that serpent who's in the coat. It's his skin you're wearing. Have a look at it. Oh, you think it's so sexy and sensual. It's his skin. It's disgusting. And there is no love in the world apart from the Lord. So, if you don't love your life, if you love your life more than you love the Lord, then you don't need to be on this channel, right? Because you're not going to know the God of the past, present, future. You're not going to live in the spirit, in the place that I'm living. Okay, I might be no godly use to you. Well, fuck off then. But I'm the Highlander. And I'm here to testify that the Lord has just shown me, and he's been speaking to me about it, but now I'm going to say it. It's WW. I just went simply just knowing that it's 2323. He specifically showed me that I was not William Wallace, and there's a reason for that. He showed me the tartan, because when I had an exhibition at the art gallery in my past, as a new Christian, I was wearing the tartan skirt of Rob Roy. And I have the dream, and it's when those sheep jump, get out, when the sheep jump over the ditch, 2 bridges, I was looking down one bridge rail, second bridge is over the land, it's you America, when I see the sheep jump, they're smart, then I run down this riverbank, and the waters rise, and I'm the Highlander at the top. He showed me in a couple of parts, but it's a dream, and then it's a word and a picture and a vision, and it's a testimony, and it has been up for a year, you know. He gave you a heads up. Yeah. Don't blame him. Get off your ass, you stupid little rabbit. You're just too cocky. You don't realise where you are in the race. The turtle wins. Slow and steady did win the race, didn't it? But then the Lord flipped it. Now, WW. What about R&R? Well, we have R&R Sport. Why do they have R&R Sport? But that's not what's in my testimony. What's in my testimony is, and I went to Christchurch about 4 weeks ago, and I drove past again on Breezes Road, Wainoni Road, which runs opposite. Breezes Road is one road, or Pages Road. Inside that little community is called Aranui. That's where the church is, the celebration centre. On the other side of that is another road, and it all heads to the east, the beach, which is where my husband is, which is where 32 Kaffner Street. It's facing the east, where the water is, where the sun's supposed to rise, remember? Not from the west. How's he going to pull that trick? Seek the Lord on it. Anyway, I'm driving up that road, and the Lord's reminded me again. This is a few weeks ago, and I've thought about it a bit. But it's today that he wants me to really get. He's opened my eyes completely on it. So when I was a marching girl, yeah, you saw the pictures outside. That was my mum's team. But I was a marching girl. I started when I was 7. We did lots of different things to try and fundraise and make money for it. We'd go to Australia. One of the things we sold were ginger kisses. Yes, door-to-door ginger kisses. Not Girl Guide biscuits. Ginger kisses. And the other thing we did is, I've never forgotten it, we got some work in a factory. So all us girls went into the factory, and it was a Chesdale cheese was what they were doing, and what it was more like a packaging factory, and the factory was called Double R. Yeah, and it's on Wainoni Road, and I looked at the factory again when I drove past a few weeks ago, remembering it, because of that contact. I think my mum started ordering crates of Double R. We had this fizzy drink arrive, a dozen big bottles of Double R. And everyone drank every one, except I never liked the baking soda or the ginger ale. Okay, I hated those ones. So I know Double R, but the little job we were doing, which is I think beside the point, maybe not, is they were little round containers with little triangle segments of cheese. Now remember I showed you the the Leonard Cohen video, and there was the flowers, and I couldn't work those out in his cartoon. Oh, with scorpion tails. There was a hat, the mean hat being crushed. He was mocking us. He put his leg up for the kiss. Started with a kiss. Yep. But the flower had like petals that just come off in segments. They were little segments, triangles, and they flew away. Well, that's what the cheese was like. And it was in a plastic container, and all we had to do was cut the stickers with a knife, which was dangerous for kids, but we had to do it, and put the sticker in the container and then close the lid. So anyway, I worked at the Double R factory when I was a child. So I've left this on the thumbnail for you to study. Oh, it's actually on the title. So there's WW2323, and I've just looked up for you. You should have one of these. if you can't do it quickly like me. So look up R, 18, and there's 2 of them, like twins. Look up W, 23, there's 2 of them, William Wallace and Rob Roy. The Lord called me the Highlander, Rob Roy. Check out the tartan. I've got a picture of me before I was married to Joseph, after I became a Christian, at an exhibition called Off Centre with my art at the Dunedin Public Art Gallery, and I'm wearing tartan skirt. It's Rob Roy's tartan. You know, the tartan's quite specific, so. R&R 1818. It's DAM, as in D-A-M. D-A-M. That's initially what you get, and then you look into it, and it's blood. There's a plethora of information on blood. So seek the Lord about that, because I'm the Highlander, and blood can be turned up or down. We know this. Do we not? I'm the Highlander. I'm either up or down. You decide.